still coming up with what we call teens animation TV show. That's presently we are you know, searching for sponsors, you know, to help us so that we can be bringing it to television episode by episode. So because this kind of video is not a usual one.
Thank you.
And there's some content, rich content that will benefit our youngsters for better future. Because at this level, if they are making mistake now, it will jeopardize their beautiful future.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. So in one word, the difference between blogging and vlogging is one is writing, one is the other one is visual. Yeah. Okay, cool. Bari Jesus.
Thank you.
You know, you went, just as you are giving us that brief history, you went a bit too fast into what Bari Jesus is. But then I'll give you that chance now to just do us 1 or 2 lines about what Bari Jesus. So it means that Bari came from the late secular musician, but then you added Jesus to it. So just something about.
Okay, before I do that, let me the acronyms. The word Bari, B-A-R-I. I call it be advanced and responsible in Christ Jesus. That is the acronyms I give.
Of the Bari.
Yes, be advanced and responsible in Christ Jesus. Tọ́ba bí yín léèrè wípé kí ni jẹ́ Bari Jésù. Ẹni tó ń polongo Jésù Kristi lóhun fújì sọ́ndà lóhun jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀.
Okay, hold it. You know what? Because the discussion segment is about showcasing talent, we'll do this more there. All right. On this note, we come to the end of this segment, which is the artist profiling segment. And we'll go on this short break. And when we come back, it will be discussion segment. And I still have the guests in the studio. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Kábíyèsí wa Ọlọ́run àlèwí lè ṣe arúgbó ọjọ́ jọjọ́ kí ìgbà tí ní bàbá olùgbèjà ọmọ orúkọ má bẹ̀rù mọ̀ọ́mọ̀ ṣojo tó bá ti pé bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ló ń jẹ́ tó bá ti pé bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ló ń jẹ́ adá Ọlọ́run ọba ayérayé adá Ọlọ́run ọba ayérayé. Adúró t'Olúwa, èmọ̀mọ̀ kí jogun òfo. Adúró t'Olúwa, èmọ̀mọ̀ kí jogun òfo. Àṣejì ó kọ́ ní sí. Bàbá wa ní, bí ó bá ní sí, bàbá wa ní. Yóò fara. Bàbá wa ní, bí ó bá ní sí, bàbá wa ní. Ọlọ́run Jákọ́bù. Bàbá wa ní, bí ó bá ní sí, bàbá wa ní. Bàbá wa ní, bí ó bá ní sí, bàbá wa ní. Àwògbà àrùn máa pẹ̀jẹ́ o. Bàbá wa ní, àwògbà àrùn máa.
I'd like to welcome you back to the discussion segment. I'd like to say thank you for still being there. And of course, we still have the studio, our guests, Bari, Jesus, and Princess. And on this segment, it's a discussion. And it's that type that even the viewers can contribute to. So please do well to call in. and do well to send text messages as well. And I'll do my best to reading and as well talking with you. Now, we have a topic that says showcasing talent. I said that in the first segment, that in this segment, you're going to show us, more of that talent. It's somehow that Princess didn't come with her tools. Anyways, but then she still got one or two, to add. Now, I held you on something that you're about to do. And I'd like you to introduce this segment with what you were doing before I stopped you.
Yes. I was saying, Kini inje Bari Jesu. Tomba bi ilere igbe. Kini inje Bari Jesu. Etete ya so fún wọn wípé ẹni tó ń polongo Jésù Kristi lóhun fújì sonda lóhun jẹ̀bẹ̀. Bari Jesu lẹ́hìn goyan ọmọ ọ̀dọ̀ àgbà Jésù. Bari Jesu lẹ́hìn goyan ọmọ ọ̀dọ̀ àgbà Jésù.
Wow. Princess she breathes someone say wow.
Interesting.
Wow, interesting. Now, showcasing talent. Yeah, talent goes a long way, even in bringing people to Christ, like yours. Drama, music, even preaching. Sometimes can also be a talent because not everyone can. Just tell us now. This talent of yours, what are the challenges that, that's come to you being a pastor and singing in this style?
In this style.
Yes.
Thank you. It's a challenging ministry. And it requires boldness in Christ. Being courageous. And the courage must come from you being knowing yourself. There's a you in you. If you don't understand the concept of the you in you, you will not be able to face the challenge. I know I'm in Christ. Christ is my father. No doubt about that.
Yeah.
Pepper is pepper. Either you grind it, you powderize it.
Yes.
Whatever you do to pepper,
Yes.
it must display the characteristics
Or pepper.
of pepper. So let that one be settled first.
Yeah.
So having known that, I have that confidence in able to, because there are a lot of places they want to say, what are you saying? Fuji, 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 Christ. But every gift is from the Lord. You might decide to misuse whatever you are being given. Everything you have is a gift from the Lord. But you can channel it either right way or in the wrong way.
Okay, Barry Jesus, thank you on that. We have a caller, and then after this call, we'll just continue. Hello, thanks for joining us. Please tell us your name and where you're calling from. I think we lost that call. Please do well to call back. Yes, I got that message very clearly, very, very clearly. Ma, I'd like to ask you, what do you think are the implications of not showcasing the talent that God gave you?
There are so many implications. Because when, like we normally say, when the purpose of a thing is not known,
Yes, abuse.
is inevitable. So when you don't know the purpose of your existence, to fulfill purpose or to fulfill destiny will be difficult.
Okay, Princess, please, don't be angry. I'm just going to hold that thought, please. Let's just take this call. Hello, thanks for joining us. Yes, you're live on the show. Please give us your contribution. Oh, that's as well gone. Please do well to still call back or send us an SMS. Yeah, please go ahead, ma.
Yeah, as I was saying, showcasing your talents is like creating your own world. Because this world, if you fail to create your own world, then you'll be left behind. You'll be frustrated. Because when you look at this world, you see a lot of discouraging things that may want to hold you back or discourage you from showcasing your talent or for fulfilling your purpose. Like when I wanted to start this drama stuff, I had this conviction, with passion, I can write, I can teach, I can act. So it got to a stage I was discouraged whether to go and learn, to go to the school or not. But one way or the other, I had to encourage myself. Many things discouraged me, as the financial aspect, the family issue, and all that. But I made up my mind, I was able to do it. That is why many times if I want to mentor or counsel our young people, I will tell them, I will ask them some questions. Why, if you say you have this talent, how do you know? Why do you want to go into doing this? If you are able to give me enough reasons, you are able to convince me, then I will know where to advise. Because showcasing your talent is more than saying my brother is doing this, my friends are doing this. Like many people do now, you know, maybe into hip-hop singing and all the rest, they believe that is the trending thing now. But any of these young people that are able to come across to me, I will ask them, don't follow the crowd. You want to showcase talent. Like I've been a teenager teacher for some years now. So many of those teenagers, they can confide in me. You know, they can tell me anything that has to do with their talent. Because many times they will even fight with us in the church. They will fight with the elders.
Yeah,
they want to.
someone is calling. Let's just know who we have. Hello, if you're live on the show, please tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yes, hello, good evening. My name is Jerry from Jos.
Oh, Jerry from Jos. Okay, Jerry, if you can hear us, please share your thoughts with us.
Mine is just a question.
Okay.
I just want to ask if you have a talent, like a musical talent, and if you don't develop it, can you lose such a talent? Thank
Wow.
you.
Okay, thank you so much. Please, we'll answer that question. So I'm sure you had that question, but then I'll just give you a few seconds to finish up, to wrap up on what you were saying before we answer the question.
Yeah, like I was saying, I said many of them want to show off. You know, they want this freedom to show us that this is what we are capable of. So many times they will quarrel with us, give us at least maybe one Sunday in a month. We want to show you all this, the congregation, this is what we can do. You know, they will come up with different kind of things, which from there we'll be able to discover, this is what this person is good at doing. This is what this person who can, you know, direct and teach them, mentor them towards that area.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. So let's just go to that question. We know the answer, but he said, if you have a music talent and you don't use it, can you lose such talent? Bari Jesus, I'd like you to answer that one.
So the first law of motion says every object will be at the state of rest or uniform acceleration until it's been acted upon by external force. So using your talent is that force you are applying. And you know, whatever you use has the tendency of becoming greater.
Yes. So
if you leave your talent untapped, unharnessed, it will be idle.
Yes.
And it will not grow.
Oh,
you might even lose it.
Yes, and there's a story like that in the Bible of a master who was traveling and gave, I think the servants one talent. Yes, yes. The other one made use of, the other one hid his own, and he came back and collected.
He lost it.
So
you have to make use of
Jerry from Jos, I'm sure you have the answer to that question now. I'll have someone else calling in. Thanks for joining us on the show. If you can hear us, please tell us your name and where you're calling from, then your contribution.
Hello.
Yes, we can hear you.
My name is Neka.
Hi, Neka.
Yeah, my name is Neka from Kwara.
From Kwara State, okay.
Yeah. Actually, I was on the program about the talent show and I felt so. Hello, can you hear me?
We can hear you. Please go ahead.
Okay, I was on the program and I felt pleased because there's this question I've been looking at.
Okay.
Like, it's about Christianity. What about someone that develops singing a Christian song in a hip-hop way? Is it that the person is trying to bring in something that is not spiritual or what this song into Christianity, into Christian world? Because a lot of people get to condemn, like, how is it going to be mixing it? There's not like if some people like it's not like if gospel hip hop, something like that.
Okay, thank you, Neka. We'll treat that now. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, Bari, I'm sure you had the question.
Yes.
This concerns you directly.
Yeah, it does.
Directly. So I think you should just answer Neka.
Thank you, Neka. That's a very wonderful question, Neka. Let me just diffuse that ambiguity now. You see, nobody can specifically say this is the genre that is approved of God. Who knows if David sang in baritone?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah.
But one thing that must be clear, and you must be truthful to yourself, because you'll be the first victim of your either insincerity or your sincerity. You'll be the first victim. Is your motive of doing that thing a right motive? Once that is set, to forget all other things. Once the motive is right, nobody is assigned a role of a scrutinying officer of what
kind of genre of music, yeah.
Genre of music to do. Nobody was there when God called me. So who is to supervise it? So I'm singing Bari Jesus. Now, if you're now singing, you are doing it, and you are living an unworthy life. And somebody say, Bari Jesus, and somebody is living a very godly life. How can you now try to judge me based on what I see?
I get
the strategic stuff.
That is very understood. I'm sure Neka now gets